You get out the door this morning with this weather alert. Let's get to meteorologist Sam Schreier.
Snow, but not everywhere. That's been part of the challenge here. We have some slick spots. Where are they? On the commute to Denver, Monument to Denver, a little slicker, a little slushier. Up into Teller County, slick and slushy. Up into the mountains by the Wet Mountains, slick and slushy. But Springs, Pueblo, east to Schriever, we're not really seeing a big problem here. Canyon City is just water on the ground. We have strong winds. That's part of the problem here. It's very cold and it's windy, and temperatures are still falling below 40. Now, the heaviest daytime snow will be in our mountains, San Gabriel Cristos, Wet Mountains, but south of Pueblo, Walsenburg, Trinidad should get on the low end, 2 to 3 inches of snow. So still some pretty good stuff. Now, Pueblo is seeing a little bit more snow on our camera. This is panned out, so we're looking a little higher to the atmosphere. And we're on the big hill at our Pueblo studio. So we've got snow coming through, but it's just water on the ground. A little lighter, some lighter snow in general in Teller County. We've had at least an inch, probably a little bit more, but a lot of that is melted, gotta say. Monument also not really much new snow at the moment. Colorado Springs, we're seeing snow, but it's just wet on the pavement, so your drives are a little trickier. Up to Denver through Monument, Castle Rock, Denver, and then into the mountains around Fremont County and the mountains around Teller County. But if you watch this loop, moisture still looks really good in between Canyon City, Pueblo, and Trinidad, and it's a lot more thin up around Denver, Castle Rock, Colorado Springs, Woodland Park. So the snow system in general will actually move south and west through the daytime. That's just where it will pivot back. So we're already starting to see a little bit more dry air move into this system. Not as much snow, Monument, Woodland Park, but it's still just enough that the roads were slick. And what doesn't help is that up north, it was much colder. So pavement in the 70s from yesterday, it's cooled down to the point where it's holding snow north of downtown, but, well, really almost north of Briargate, but south of Pueblo, or south of downtown through Pueblo, it's just water on the roads. It'll probably be that way for a while. Storm total, this is what we're forecasting. An inch or less in Springs and Pueblo, probably really hugging that 2-inch mark in Woodland Park and Monument from what we've seen so far, but better snow into our southern mountains and valleys. It's just going to take longer to get there. Wind gusts are still very strong along and east of I-25 between 30 to close to 50 miles per hour at times. And it's cold and it doesn't get very warm. Temperatures will stay below 40 for most of the region. All right, so in our Super 7-day, are we dry from here? Well, we've got a small chance of a little foothill snow shower on Saturday. It is staying in the 30s through the weekend, so if we did get moisture, it would want to be maybe a brief rain to snow mix. But honestly, citywide, I didn't see anything too impressive over the next 7 days. It is warmer next week. Pueblo, we're in the 40s through the weekend, then we're in the 60s from Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday. So we do see, a lot of improvement in Pueblo, and to me, it looked completely dry. Canyon City, other than like an isolated little shower on Saturday, I kind of thought we're dry from here, and we do a warming trend. But Woodland Park, flurries or very light snow is possible the next 2 days, so don't worry about travel Friday or Saturday into next week. Maybe just a really quick little shower on Monday.